Well, this is Terwilliger Jones again, making another movie about how I'm learning to play the autoharp with the help of the cyber pluckers on the internet. Now, last night I made another movie playing a tune with Cooter and the Hot Steppers. And in that I said something about practicing scales, and then it come to me last night that I never had said anything about practicing scales, so I want to show you how to play a scale. Now I'm going to play a G scale. This is a G chord. Hear what that sounds like? This is my beat up old second-hand autoharp. We're going to need 3 chords to do that. The 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. And the way you figure that out is if G is 1, A, B, C is 4, and D is 5. And this harp is all set up so it's all convenient. There's the 1 chord, there's the 4 chord, and there's the 5 chord. And it's going to be like a 3-finger exercise. I'm going to use my middle finger on the 1 chord, my pointing finger on the 4 chord, and my getting married finger on the 5 chord. Now I also mentioned that I had some picks on. Now when I first started playing the autoharp, this is what I done. I put the pick on over my fingernail like that, thinking that's what it was like. And then when the first time it hit the strings, well, it pops off and flies through the air at a great speed. And you can like to put somebody's eye out, and then you wind up in a lawsuit and a whole lot of other stuff I don't want to talk about. But they go on this way, covering the meaty part of your finger. This is a Kelly Speed pick that I got. I like it, not because I'm speedy, because I'm not. But because it fits my thumb pretty good. Okay, now here's how we do the scale. Put your middle finger on the G chord, your pointing finger on the 4 chord, C, and your getting married finger on the 5 chord, the D, and then you got to find where the G, where the do of the do re mi is. So here's the chord. Hear that? Hear that? That's the do. And we're going to go 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1. Now you do it with me. 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1. Now Miss Kathy Bertell says that you ought to do that 100 times a day. And I got to tell you, I've never got above 75. But what you're shooting for is a nice clean scale. Now if you listen carefully, I missed a note there. And it still sounded pretty good, and that's the danger, because the autoharp, since everything's sounding together, it's going to sound good even if you miss one. So don't miss one. You got to listen carefully and not allow yourself a lot of leeway. You got to be able to get at it clean. You might even want to try to do it just with your thumb. That's a good way to develop accuracy. Anyway, you practice that for a long time, and then you can play melody. All I'm doing there is just playing bits and pieces of scales. So you practice up and you can do that too. This is Terwilliger Jones.